Hey there, beautiful people. Ever looked up at the sky and just watched an airplane slice through the clouds, looking all majestic and powerful? You know, reaching altitudes we can only dream of, without wings at least. It's kind of mesmerizing, right? Well, what if I told you your entire life, my life, everyone's life, is actually designed just like one of those magnificent flying machines? Think about it. From the moment we're born, we're slowly, meticulously assembled, piece by piece, bolt by bolt. A wing here, an engine there. We're gathering experiences, learning skills, building our very own unique aircraft. And just like a plane, we're all built for a purpose, for a mission. Some of us are like the jumbo jets, designed to carry a massive load of impact. Others, nimble fighter jets, built for speed and precision. But here's the kicker, folks. Sometimes, just sometimes, a plane rolls off the assembly line, and it's a lemon, a version error, if you will. And that's where things get interesting. So buckle up, because today we're talking about the blueprints of your life. All right, let's unpack this metaphor a bit more. Imagine you are that airplane. Your mind is the cockpit, the navigation system guiding your journey. Your body, that's the fuselage of wings and engines, the physical vessel that takes you places. And your experiences, those are the endless upgrades, repairs, and even turbulence reports you encounter throughout your flight plan. Every skill you learn, that's a new piece of hardware. Every challenge you overcome, a successful test flight. We're all being built for something. To be a doctor, soaring in the skies of healing. To be an artist, painting the world with vibrant colors. To be, well, you get the picture. Our individual blueprints are unique, and so are our destinies. But here's the tough pill to swallow. Not every plane makes it to cruising altitude, or even takes off successfully. Some just aren't built right, or they crash on the runway. Let's ground this a bit with some real-world examples. Think about your everyday life. When you're trying to learn a new language for work, that's like installing a brand new communication system on your plane. It's tough at first, a bit clunky, but crucial for international flights, right? Or when you're dealing with a difficult boss, that's some serious headwind, trying to push your plane off course. You gotta adjust your flaps, trust your instruments, and maintain your altitude. And what about family? The people who fuel you up, perform your regular maintenance checks. And sometimes they're the air traffic control telling you to hold short, even when you're itching to take off. It's all part of the flight. The continuous adjustments and calibrations needed to keep your personal aircraft in optimal condition. Every decision, big or small, adds another rivet, another line of code to the design of your unique flying machine. Now, let's look at some truly high-flying or, unfortunately, crash-landed examples from the public eye. Take Oprah Winfrey, for instance. From a difficult childhood, facing immense adversity, she meticulously built her aircraft from the ground up. She became a media titan, a beacon of hope and inspiration, flying at an incredible altitude, impacting millions. Her design was robust, resilient, and utterly revolutionary. She's a prime example of a plane built for a magnificent mission, and she executed it flawlessly, continually upgrading and adapting. Then, consider someone like Elon Musk. You could say his plane is designed for maximum innovation, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. His journey has been filled with exhilarating takeoffs and dramatic near crashes. But his relentless pursuit of a vision, despite skepticism and setbacks, keeps his unique aircraft pushing new frontiers. He's a test pilot, constantly iterating on his design, sometimes risky, but always aiming for the next galaxy. But what about the design flaws? Think about someone like Bernie Madoff. He built an incredibly complex financial aircraft, seemingly robust and high-flying. But beneath the polished exterior, the foundational design was rotten. It was engineered for deceit, for theft, ultimately leading to a catastrophic and devastating crash. Not just for his own plane, but for countless others whose flights were inextricably linked to his. This was a plane designed with a fatal flaw from the start, a true version error that impacted thousands. So, what happens when you meticulously craft your own personal aircraft? Focusing on the positive, on the intentional assembly, you get some incredible benefits. Resilience to turbulence. When storms hit, your well-built plane won't just crumple. You'll navigate challenges with grace and strength, weathering the unexpected. Clearer navigation. With a robust internal GPS, you have a strong sense of purpose and direction, making decisions that align with your true north. Extended range. Your fuel tank of energy and passion lasts longer, allowing you to pursue ambitious goals and impact a wider world. Smooth landings and takeoffs, you handle transitions, new job, relationships, setbacks with more ease, turning potential crashes into graceful maneuvers. Inspiring others to fly. When your plane is soaring, it inspires others on the ground to look up, dream big, and start building their own incredible flying machines. This reminds me of a fantastic quote from Jeff Bezos. He once said,
"I believe you have to be willing to be misunderstood if you're going to innovate."
That's like designing a plane that looks completely different, and people might scratch their heads, but you know it's built to fly farther, faster. It's about having the conviction in your design, even when it's unconventional. Or think about J.K. Rowling's journey. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, she was a single mother, struggling. Her plane faced rejection after rejection, but she kept refining her design, adding more detail, more magic, until it took off in a way no one could have predicted. She embodied resilience and the belief in her own unique blueprint. Now let's flip the coin. What happens when our personal airplane has design flaws or becomes a lemon? The consequences can be severe. Catastrophic malfunctions. Minor issues left unaddressed can escalate, leading to major breakdowns in relationships, career, or mental health. Erratic flight paths. Without a clear purpose or moral compass, your life can veer wildly off course, causing harm to yourself and others. Limited altitude and range. Your potential is severely capped. You can't reach your true capabilities because fundamental issues hold you down. Forced landings or crashes, you constantly face crises, legal troubles, or personal collapses, unable to maintain a stable flight. Damage other aircraft. A faulty plane can collide with others, bringing down not just itself, but causing collateral damage to those in its path. When we talk about a faulty plane, it's not always about malice. Sometimes it's about neglect, but then there are the ones designed for destruction. Consider the case of Jeffrey Dahmer. His aircraft was assembled with severe, horrifying design flaws, driven by depraved impulses. It flew a trajectory of pure evil, causing unimaginable suffering and ultimately its own brutal crash. He was a version error that had devastating consequences for society. This is the extreme end of a plane designed with inherent destructive flaws. Another example, maybe less extreme but still a crash, is the story of Elizabeth Holmes in Theranos. She built a seemingly revolutionary aircraft in the healthcare industry, promising to change the world, but was built on a foundation of lies and deceit. The engines were faulty, the sensors were rigged. Eventually, that plane couldn't sustain its flight, leading to a spectacular public implosion that defrauded investors and risked public health. It was a plane designed with fundamental integrity issues, a cautionary tale of a version error based on deception. So, how do we make sure our own aircraft is a masterpiece, not a malfunction? How do we build that positive, high-flying machine? Regular maintenance. Self-care, this means prioritizing sleep, healthy eating, exercise, and mental well-being. You wouldn't skip an oil change on a real plane, right? Don't skip it for yourself. Continual upgrades, lifelong learning, always be learning, adapting, and acquiring new skills. Read books, take courses, listen to podcasts. Keep your systems updated. Calibrate your compass. Define your values, know what truly matters to you. Your core values are your navigation system, keeping you on a moral and purposeful flight path. Strengthen your fuselage. Build resilience, embrace failures as learning opportunities. Every dent or scratch from turbulence makes your structure stronger for the next flight. Choose your crew wisely. Surround yourself with support. Your co-pilots, ground crew, and air traffic control friends, family, mentors can make all the difference. Choose those who elevate you, not those who drag you down. As the legendary Steve Jobs once said,
"Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition."
So, what kind of airplane are you building? Are you meticulously crafting a machine designed for purpose, resilience, and high-altitude flight? Or are you letting small flaws go unnoticed, risking a less-than-ideal journey, or even a crash? The good news is you're the chief engineer. You hold the blueprints. Even when storms hit, when parts seem to fail, when the sky looks daunting, remember that you have the power to repair, to upgrade, to perfect your design. Build yourself into an aircraft that can weather any circumstance. An aircraft whose components are so well integrated that it flawlessly fulfills its unique mission. Because the world needs your unique flight. It needs your amazing journey. So go out there, keep perfecting your design, and fly high. It's been a real pleasure soaring with you today, my friends. Stay safe, stay strong, and I'll catch you on the next flight. Peace out.